I know you're like, let me get some of these lights out. I'm all about natural light, but this joker got me looking bright as a mug. Let's see if they help a little bit. Indeed, now my face has some color. I was looking real Casperish. Pray everybody's doing well this morning. Um, I'm just gonna hop right into it. Mental health on a scale of 1 to 10, on a 7. It's a long way from that 4 I was the other day. Thank you, God. Um, Pain. Honestly, I'm riding about between 7 and 8. So not a 9, not a 10, not an 8.5. So for that I say, God, I thank you. Um, I'm sorry. I had ate right before I came home. Probably should have did some flossing. Probably should do some flossing. So, and it is real Sunday morning edition, y'all. My dress says faith. I wasn't even trying to really do it like that, but life happens. Um, so I miss y'all. I miss coming on. I miss talking. I miss going through just sharing bits and pieces of my day, my life. Um, it was lonely these last few weeks, I must say. Um, I did make a conscious decision yesterday after honestly being defiant all week and decided to go to the doctor. I should have gone sooner. But anybody with chronic illness or just and chronic illness can encompass a whole lot. You can have cancer, and that's a chronic illness. You get what I'm saying? And so, because they're so unpredictable, when a flare up might happen or might not happen, it's hard to have consistency in life. It makes me think about the Serenity Prayer. God help me to what does it change the things that I can and the ability to know when I can't or something like that. But yeah, yeah. I'm finding with fibromyalgia, um, hi, is that 24? 24? Hi. Um, I I didn't ask for fibromyalgia. Let me say that. I didn't ask for fibromyalgia. I didn't ask for Anakiara malformation. I didn't ask to have 2 brain surgeries. I didn't ask to have to go through any of that stuff, but I did. And so now I'm here on the other side, and all those surgeries are supposed to make me feel better, only to come back with a diagnosis of fibromyalgia, which now that some symptoms are happening when my stress is at a severe level, the symptoms that come with it, I experienced them years ago. So now I'm looking back like they did try to diagnose me with it back in 2014, and I wasn't going. I was like, nah, y'all ain't got enough research on it. I need y'all to tell me how this is going to affect me. What is this going to do? Just orange juice, no mimosa. I really am on my let's get healthy, trying to heal. Now, yes, I do smoke. This morning, I will be partaking gumbo. Gumbo is one strand that covers me from head to toe. I'm talking, it takes care of everything in one whop, and I love that for me. Um, Hold on, y'all. I did not put this on Do Not Disturb. Sorry about that. Got a text message. So yeah, um, this week, these last 2 weeks have been very isolating. I can't blame anybody, because it's been life. My body has been doing what it's doing, It's not me complaining. I can't say that enough. Like, I literally want to put some type of disclaimer or something just saying, I'm not complaining. I'm only making people aware. I'm not ashamed of it. But also with the hopes of a community that can tell me some tricks. I don't know or how to overcome. I don't know. This is all new for me. So yeah, each one teach one. Um, so I've been in a flare. I know this flare, the fibromyalgia part of it. I don't know how long it's been on. Before June, I mean before July, I know that because I was in the bed on the 4th of July. But then somewhere around 2 weeks ago, I started having ear ringing and headaches. Well, that's the Arnold Chiari. Good morning, Preppy Eva. Thank you for coming in. How are you this morning? Hi, Twitch Kids. Thank you. Thank you. So, where was I at? Talking about the. Yeah. So, what happened to me was a big bang, basically. That's the only way I can say it. I don't know if there's a medical term for it. But the fibromyalgia flared up, the Anokiyari flared up, which in turn caused irritable bowel syndrome to flare. So, baby, when I tell you I ain't been working on it, you can still see, even though I'm smiling, and my spirit is in a great, great place. Like, I thank God for joy. Ah, joy, joy, joy. Joy gets you through some of the darkest situations. So, I'm thankful for joy. I can't complain. Mental health 7, which I think a lot of that is just affected by pain the week I've had. Thank you so much, Preppy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Please like the live, you guys. I forget to ask. I just be so happy to come in and talk to somebody. um, what was I about to say? So, me sending y'all a message saying, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this try. I do the flare up regimen as they instructed. Baby, they're registered. You can call me Eva. Okay. Is it Eva? Make sure I'm saying that right. Um, so yeah, it's been a week, man. Like I feel like the week had me by my head, just slinging me around, slinging me around, slinging me around. Um, but it's okay. I'm here. It's Sunday morning. You just got back from Australia, down under. Hello, mate. I want to go to Australia. That's one place I want to go. I want to go to Finland. Just a few places. Just a few places. Give me 1 second, child. I'm gonna cut my camera off right quick because I can't. I don't have to cut it off. I guess I could just go to the side. Y'all know what I gotta do. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, had to take a little quick break just because I didn't have it before I got on here. All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Have an amazing day. Hey, is it Gojo? What's up with you? What it do? What it do? So I said Sunday morning edition because I'm grateful. This week, y'all, I'm not exaggerating. It's really been the last 2 weeks. I don't. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't play Roblox. No. But I do play some games. Just not Roblox. I don't know. know I've had some, Lord, why have you forsaken me moments? But I quickly got that together because I know He hasn't forsaken me. That this is a part of His plan. Please excuse the cough. Um, it's just a part of His plan for my life. And Sunday morning edition, you know, I, I walked around with singing William, I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. So if I give myself away, I that's been this. I'm gonna probably smoke that later because this season taught me that, right? So all the songs that I use, Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you may call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, so my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Those words. So I can't sit here and be like, I got fibromyalgia, ER malformation, ADHD, irritable bowel syndrome, and a plethora of other things. And no, God obviously knows what He's doing. But what I do know is we are overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. So that's why I talk about what I'm going through. That's why I share what I'm going through. Thank you so much, Gojo. That's why I share what I'm going through because I want people to see. I want you to see all of it. Um, but honestly, I would have to have a cameraman for you to see all of it. Um, yeah, uh, it's still a learning process for me. Um, like I said, the 18th of this month will be 4 years to the date that I caught that pandemic thing, and I've been not the same. I've never fully recovered. Never. Um, just because you see me out don't mean I wasn't struggling to breathe. And what hurts me the most is like people that's been around me. Did y'all not see how big I was? So you had to know that I was sick. So even if you saw me somewhere else, saw me out, saw me doing something, do you know what it took for me to get there? Do you know what headspace it took for me to be in to say, okay, you're gonna leave the house, you're gonna do da 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 da, and then we're gonna, yeah, it's real deal. I know I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. My daughter's gender reveal. I was already in a flare up before then. It's okay. I was already in a flare up before then. I I was shoot, even 4th of July. I was in bed every day. Sorry, that was a phone call. And I had it on do not disturb. Oh, that was my husband. That's why I popped through. Because I'm like, it was on do not disturb. But his number can pop through. Ain't no such thing as do not disturb in it, man. Um, but what was I talking about, y'all? Yeah. I'm not gonna get up every day, said woe is me. Because I could have been dead, sleeping in my grave. But God made old death behave. So I'm gonna take it like I take it. But not only that, somebody needs to see it, you know? And even if you don't need to see it, I need to do it. This has definitely increased, brought a lot of my vocabulary back. It has increased my desire for social interaction because I had lost it completely. Like, go where? Who? How many people? They look like COVID to me. Like, I'm real serious about that. Because I am still anti jab. Very much so. Very much so. Through everything that I've gone through everything that I experienced, through everything that I'm enduring right now, I am anti jab. I'm still living. Yeah. Quite a few people that took the jab. Yeah. So ain't me pointing fingers at nobody or saying nothing. I just did what was best for me. I did what my body told me to do. My body said no. I got you. And obviously it got me, it carried me through. So, um, and I got to let it go because shoot, I turned around to really get into something and then I got thrown off. I don't know why. Um, Partially ADHD, partially brain. Um, but yeah, don't feel sorry for yourself either. Like, does it hurt? Hell yeah. Does can it be mentally frustrating? Yeah. Um, but it's not enough to give up. It's not enough to give in. It's not enough to sacrifice your future. Like that's where I am now. I'm trying to find a way to push through. Regard I think I can hear me right. Regardless of what we feel, just the ability to push through. And it's something that's naturally in us anyway. Doctor told me that because my pain tolerance has always been high. Um, oh, Gojo, thank you. I'm not trying to be famous though. I just want to encourage people and share my journey because I don't see too many out there um, that is sharing this journey. And I know I need support. And as much as my family want to be here, they don't understand the pain. you know, um, I think I want to write a book with ex people with fibromyalgia, with ex people with uh, Uncle Kiara, or that has had a brain surgery. There's anything that's invisible, invisible, mental. Shoot, you never know what someone is going through. Like, yeah. Thank you so much, Coach. I appreciate that. I really do. Just orange juice. I promise you, no champagne. I'm on so much medicine right now. I can drink if I want to. So I have to go back to the Mondo. That's it. That fiber. I mean, not the fiber. That's that C hall of the brain. I have to go back to the doctor Monday. Things that I didn't share was tightening in my chest. However, it worried me so much that I just prayed about it. And then how about an article popped up about fibromyalgia and this muscle pain? I said, God, I thank you. Because, baby, I was already rebuking heart attack, appendicitis. I just did not know. I just felt like my body was shutting down. And I didn't like that feeling at all. Oh, you're fine, hon. I'm just here rambling. Play your game. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for listening to me while you play. You don't have to chitty chat. Thank you for being here. um, I forgot just a quick what I was saying. I don't know. I just know that, yeah, I don't have no give up in me. I don't. It's not in my bloodline. It's not in my DNA. It's not in the fiber of my beings. It's not in who God created me to be. So giving up isn't an option. But I'll be lying if I didn't tell y'all I'm tired. I'm so tired. Tired of going to several different specialists. And then keep in mind, I still have two differently able individuals that I have to be their voice. I have to take care of them too. So they have to get to their appointments. It's a lot when you're not 100%. So I enjoy coming online. It's helped me get my socialization skills going. It's definitely helping with my oratorio skills. I think I'm saying that word right. And it's helping my brain. It's truly helping my brain. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Like, hey, I hope y'all get some out of this. I hope y'all get some out of this too. I really do. I want y'all to get some out of it too. But please know, baby, when I hit that live button and it's the title up there, baby, it's the me for me. It's the me for me. I don't care about opinions, just my inner peace. Hey, watching from Cloud9. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And thank you for being in my clouds. I appreciate that. You just don't know. And I be over here just a rambling. Just a rambling. But it's okay. Because this has been helping me a lot. Um, and it's crazy. There's another CC. I'm gonna just say HB. That's my girl. But I remember her first coming to YouTube, and she was like, I want to get better at public speaking, so I'm gonna come here, da 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 da. Never thought about using it that way. Also, I never had the need because I'm a natural or was a natural born speaker. Like I was. That's not me bragging. That's not me. I just was. So to have to come back and try to learn how to do all this stuff over again is interesting. I think that's the best word I can say for the moment. Interesting. But I have no complaints. Even with pain, yesterday I had to break out my cane. But I will tell y'all this. I don't know if you believe in prayer or not, but Friday morning I was the weakest I've been. And I just said, Alexa, I got to whisper because if I don't, she's going to try to do it. I said, Alexa, play worship music. So she just put on a worship music channel and crazy enough knew all the worship songs. So that right there was just like, okay, cool. Felt myself feeling better. But then I started feeling clampy again. And then I just remember my grandmama saying, sometimes you got to go back to that old religion. Baby, I hit that counter in my bathroom and hauled off and said, I want you to know that God is keeping me. I had to go there. And once I did that, I was like, okay, okay. God is keeping me. Then I even got my baby to sing it with me. She was, because it was so, she was just, and she was like trying to do it. And I said, put your hand right here on mama's throat. And I sang it. I said, now put your hand on your throat. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, yeah. So sometimes what we deem as an awful situation, it's not. I could miss that opportunity with her because I never sat still. I was always on the go, making sure she had the best. All of them had the best. Um, and when I say all, that one thing I ain't ever worried about is my kids coming out here and saying something. Man, no, I ain't worried about that. I'm not worried about that. And I'm not saying I was an amazing mom. No, I made quite a bit of mistakes. Um, Watching, like, baby, when I tell you I went through this house, and then I just at that point, I just said, Alexa, I'm gonna tell you how cold it was. That's how I know it was God. I said, Alexa, play God is keeping me. And I knew it was Mississippi Mass Choir, but I didn't even say Mississippi Mass Choir. She said, playing God is keeping me by Mississippi Mass Choir. I said, come on, let go, baby. But that's what I was asking. I said, I don't know if y'all pray. So after that, I went into prayer. Put a pin right there. We're gonna talk about that, Gojo. After that, I went into prayer. And baby, I forgot that I was an intercessor first and foremost. How I forgot that, I don't know. But it came back to me yesterday when I was in prayer and praying because I had already told my husband, I said, this is starting to feel like a spiritual attack because, I mean, God, I can't get up. I can't breathe. Like I said before, I feel like God was like, have you tested my servant, Aisha? And I'm grateful that he has that much faith in me. But, but baby. But I've learned so much, y'all. I can't lie. I don't know where my life would be if it were any different. And honestly, I don't want to know nothing different. I don't. Share your dream. Gojo. My pulse hit at my pulse hit a edge. Yeah, hmm, it edged my bed, and my screen went back black. And a few minutes later, I woke up. Oh wow! So you're saying you don't remember anything in between it happening and you waking up? Wow. How long were you, well, you don't know. I was gonna ask how long were you unconscious for? Oh, you said a few minutes. Okay. Yeah. I mean, once the heart stops, was a young man over here, totally different from what you had, but he OD on. Oh wow, you should not be on that game. You should be laying down somewhere if that was 2 hours ago. And because obviously you're doing too much screen time, Gojo. Go color, go outside, get off the game, and get off social media so your eyes can reset. And that's I'm serious about that. So serious. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say before this. I don't even know. I don't know. But what I do know is I won't complain. Um, God has entrusted me with two miracles. And even in 2025, I have two miracles in my home. I love them. Of course I do. My brother and my daughter. But when I say two miracles, I know what my brother went through. I know he spent the first year of his life in the hospital, first 10 years of his life on oxygen, still has his trach hold. I know everything he went through. I also know that his doctor's order said childhood illness, life expectancy 5. I have that. He surpassed that by 31 years. So I have a miracle in my home in 2025. My daughter, when she came out, she wasn't breathing. They had to rush me to do an emergency C-section. She was not breathing. I heard the nurse say, "Breathe, baby, breathe, breathe, baby, breathe, breathe, baby, breathe." And now I know I'm going back to the passing out thing. I got you. Um, and she did, and she's gone through so much, but she's still such a bright, shining star. And I just know that it's because of God. God, God being a miracle, keeping her is the miracle. But let me go back to um, that being what did he say he wants to experience death, edge my bed. Okay. So this guy, particular young man, he took some fentanyl. I mean, yeah, it wasn't laced with it. It wasn't he decided to take it. I don't understand. I don't but when I saw him hit the ground, I just ran because that's all I know to do. Um and by the time I got there, that's when I noticed, oh, wait a minute, he is not coming to. So I'm like, we need to get him to a place where we can, lay him down so I can, check his pulse and da da da. Da. And baby, we had to go into straight CPR. Um, and he came back. It was like, and threw up, but he was gone. He was gone a few minutes. He was gone a few minutes, but then, mm, so that's wild but real. Grateful is really an understatement. But when God showed me that this weekend, like, you have two miracles in your home. And I do. My brother's still going. He ain't waiting on nobody. Yeah, you need help, but he's good. He's good. I'm doing it for pain, Gojo. I'm doing it for pain. And I'd much rather do it than Schedule 2 drugs such as hydrocodone, oxycodone, Percocet. I don't want that in my system. Yeah, they put too much tramadol in my system with this last flare, which is what made me so heavy. I know God. I'm good. I have a miracle child. He is 22. Oh, I know God is good. I have a miracle child. He is 22 years old and doing good. If I had listened to the doctors, exactly. Amen. And I don't want to say what's crazy. My mama wasn't super spiritual, but she kept a mustard seed in her Bible by the um, scripture that says, "Have the faith of a mustard seed." And I always say that's mama mustard seed, baby, right there. Because when I tell you he was the smallest. He's a twin. My other baby brother died 2 days after they were born. But yeah, he was the smallest of the two. That joker got hurt though. That's my buddy. That's my buddy. And I wouldn't want him to be anywhere else. But Gojo, I do thank you for looking out for my lungs. But too many edibles can mess with your pancreas. Too much syrup can, because they do have THC syrup, can mess with your um, liver and your kidneys because it has to filter somewhere. I'd rather take this chance. This is the it's been around a long time before all this new stuff. Baby, ain't nothing like gumbo. Nothing. Yes, Lord. I woke up so crunk this morning. Um, what song was it on my mind? This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. That the Lord has made. I will rejoice. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Smoking. There's another reason why I shouldn't, but I have to. But believe it or not, my voice is back much better um, than the beginning of like 2 years ago, for sure. Eric, I thank you. But this beautiful girl is in a lot of pain and it's medicinal, and I want quality over quantity. But I do thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna be one of those to haul off and say, no, thank you. I appreciate you for saying it. And I do agree. But sometimes, just gotta do what you gotta do. That's what I gotta do, Eric. My girl, my goal is also to break the stigma behind medicinal. Um, I'm gonna take the medicine off. Marijuana, period. Marijuana is considered illegal because the government says it's illegal. Go to an Indian reservation. See if they let you in. It's an herb that can be used for a great deal of things. That's one. Two, when you know your body, and my mind is already, I've had two brain surgeries, right? I have PTSD. So I'm dealing with a lot up here. So this could also require more medicine. Why would I do that when all I got to do is roll up my gumbo and it's gonna take care of all of it? I'm just as chill, right? I'm just I'm just as chill right now. You don't think so? I'm not right. Nothing. Yeah, no. I'm not ashamed about it. And my goal, honestly, when I go to the dispensary, you want to know who's mostly there? Elderly white people. It is. It's just us that don't know we can live a little longer by it because society said, y'all better start researching and reading. Mm-mm. That's just like I'm gonna finna tell you one even better. Just look at Coca-Cola history. What did they used to put in Cokes originally? I'll wait. I will wait. And I need to figure out what year it was they changed. Okay, y'all don't know. I'll tell you. Cocaine. It was in the original Coca-Cola formula. Yeah. So the government telling me what's good for me and what's not ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. I know what's best for me. My body tells me what's best for me. Right down to smoking. When to smoke and when not to smoke. I don't smoke a lot. Unless I'm in a real bad flare. And now I'm actually on the I feel like I'm on the downside of this past flare up. Just gotta get the IBS in order. And that'll be it. But yeah, baby. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. One, I like to dance. She gets in my way when I'm in a flare up. She bothers me. No. Mm-mm. Mhm. 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 They ain't gonna tell you that though. But go to Coca-Cola website. Mhm. The original recipe. Um, there's original children prescription meds that has alcohol in it. Yep. So yeah. Um, all I can say, and I said so much, is Psalms 8:1. The earth is the Lord's, the fullness thereof, and they that dwell within. Some folks say this the devil's lettuce. I'll never give them credit for it. Not for making my body feel that God does that. So this is the Lord's lettuce. And let me try to hide. What's the difference between the two? Let me take this or this. This or this. Hold up. This ain't y'all though. These or the oh, mm-mm. Baby, I have no shame, no shame, no shame, no shame, no shame, no shame. Yeah, oh, I can't worry about people and what they say. Maybe I might need to do a cover. No pain, no gain, but change it to this. No shame, baby. For what? Y'all better start living in y'all truth. If it's something that blesses you, if it's something that makes you happy, and you not hurting nobody else, man, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. do it, do it. Like for real. Because life's too short, says this 47-year-old. So yeah. Anybody has plans this Sunday? Well, I was gonna say Eric done did something to my lighter. Sent something through the screen. But it worked, Eric. I'm not gonna blame you. Say what you want, baby. This keeps me like even the pain that I was feeling in my hip, I don't feel it currently. Now, is it gonna be back in 2 hours? Yes. But can I enjoy? I'm sorry. This is the only downside to doing it medicinally. It's coming back for sure. But depending on what strain, you can get anywhere from 2 to 5 hours of relief. That hey, we appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's the laughing to keep from crying. I cannot with myself. I tickle me. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. I shall live and I die. Mm-mm. No shame. And nothing to prove either. Like I always tell people, learn your body so you can do what's best for you. What works for you may not work for me. And I am so complex, and I'm not even saying it like in a exotic kind of way. No, I have three. I want to make sure I say that right. I have three neurological disorders. All of them piled up on me, later in life in my 30s. But yeah, so yeah. All I can say is nobody told me the road would be easy, but I don't believe God's brought me this far to leave me. He has not. I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I believe He brought me this far. I don't believe He brought me this far. I don't believe He brought me this far to leave me. I don't. And He's brought me this far. So, and that's it. That's another thing. Define your own relationship with God. Don't let people tell you what you know, what you don't know. God is this while they doing all they stuff behind closed doors. Um, I honestly don't, even though I know it's open into some states. Um, yeah, it ain't no stigma, and I ain't ashamed. And the only thing that might happen is YouTube might be like, everybody, you will not be having this channel. And that's fine. Although there are channels on that baby show you the flower up close. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Blessings to you as well. Enjoy your Sunday. But yeah, child, I forgot what I was saying, y'all. And I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. My mom, when her last battle with cancer, excuse me, the doctors tried to put on Marinol, which is synthetic marijuana. My mama said, Isha, I don't like this stuff. It makes me hallucinate. It makes me hallucinate. Mind you, my mama not keeping food down, nothing. So I called my stepbrother. I'm like, Mama needs some weed. He came over there. He had already rolled it up full. Mama smoked. She ate. She laughed. I can't be shamed. Not when I know what I know. I've been researching cannabis since 2013 when my daughter was diagnosed with autism. That goes to show you how much I think it works. Yes. It. She was on 2 years old and that's when I found out they use it with kids with seizures. It stops like I have PTSD of all things. Baby, I got to. Not just see PTSD, I have complex. Complex. That means time after time. I don't know why these songs coming back to my head. What is who is that? If you look and you still find me. Oh, that's Madonna, ain't it? Time after time. Yeah. Any plans? Excuse God. I don't have any plans today. Now that my um pain is reducing, because even though I said 7, you know, before that it was 8.59 for a few days. So I know I'm headed in the right direction. I do have to admit some things though. I'm not eating like I used to. Um, Not intentionally, but because it costs. I'm sorry, y'all. This is really a laugh to keep from crying moment. So I'm assuming, because the ringing came in the middle, I'm assuming. The fibromyalgia, I guess the stress on it was so heavy that it woke up the anakiari, which caused the ringing in my ears, the dizzy, not being able to keep my balance. Y'all, just give me a second. And then, wait, what I say? Yeah. So the first one was induced by stress. The second one was induced by the stress of the first one. Now the last one, which is the irritable, is a result of the first two. That's worse than medication and its side effect. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. I'm gonna cry about this later. I'm gonna just tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, cause that just hit me. Like it literally just came together. So yeah, I'm laughing right now. Uh, uh, I ain't even hold you. I'm gonna cry about this later, cause it's like, dang. But it's all right. Like I said, I'm on the decline. When I say, I don't even know the right way to say it. The flare up is on the decline. Thank you, Lord. I'm on the rise. If I have to change my whole diet and be around here eating carrots, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I shall live and not die. That's Bible. It's Bible. There you go. I zoned out on y'all real quick. I zoned out on y'all real quick. I can't wait to watch the replay, see how long it was. Man, I do feel good. I feel a lot better. Um, I just wish I could push myself to do it on the days when I don't feel good so people can see that too. But it's hard. Baby, I can't. I look like Don King all this week because I didn't fully comb this piece, so it just kept standing up on my head. Man, with your hands get to hurting and ankles and across the top of your foot where your sandals go and like all I can say is if you don't know nothing about it, tell the Lord thank you. And if you know someone that got it, check on your people because, like the doctor said, we have a high pain tolerance, and we'll sit there in pain. I know I've done it for days. Sit here in pain, knowing that I had medicine to help with the pain, and my husband will be, well, I can't say no. I know my medicine in there, but not thinking to take one. He'll be like, "Well, did you take some for it?" I go, "You know what? I ain't even think about it because I don't like taking medicine." Babe, I said husband, and I lost three people. Well, I'll be John Brown. Okay. I said husband, baby, and three got down on. Only on YouTube, baby. No, that ain't true. Because my TikTok, I'm trying to understand, is it a dating app? Because, baby, all I get is inboxes from men. And I'm like, I don't like this. Me not like this at all. I ain't about that life. Love that man that I'm married to, baby. I gotta figure out what song it is. Say I go looking for that man in the daytime with a flashlight. That is me. Gumbo is like the perfect. This didn't sound so crazy. I like to say, think of something that you love to eat, even on your bad days, and you go get it, and it makes sure it lifts your spirit. Gumbo does that to pain. It untangles your brain. It helps you sort things out. So no, and baby, I started out as a chemistry major. I worked in a pharmacy as a certified pharmacy tech for 5 years. I know a lot. I know a lot. So I'm gonna stick to my herbs, listening to my body, my teas, staying away from red meat. That's gonna be hard. The only hard part of it is gonna be the hamburger, honestly. Um, but everything else, and even with that, not it's not gonna be too hard. I don't mind turkey burgers if they're seasoned well. But yeah, some gotta give. But I feel like I'm on my way. I'm almost there. I gotta see who's live after this. I just because I missed so many days. I don't even think I went live this week. I think I did one day, and I just kept it on private because my baby had a meltdown in their live. So, but other than that, I just didn't want to stay gone too long. Um, because the longer you're gone, the harder it is to come back, I guess. Um, and two, I just realized on days that I don't do it, I don't feel as good on days that I do it. And so, or do come on. Oh, this sound wrong. Let's scratch that and go back over. Okay. Um, I just I'm gonna let this gumbo do what it do. As it's doing. Please excuse the cough. I've done 57 minutes. This is the longest I've been on the show. Oh, thanks, Gojo. I'm gonna get off in 2 minutes or something. I try to do an hour, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Um, I appreciate you. That's really nice. Thank you. It has you as my top, my number one fan on the leaderboard. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for subscribing. You have a gaming channel? If so, I will definitely check it out. Okay, I'll check your channel out. I definitely appreciate you. You could have been anywhere this Sunday morning, but you chose to hang with me. Um, and honestly, if I had to sum it up, or is what the pastor said, if I had to wrap it up, it would just be grateful. Be grateful. Yesterday, was I happy having to use the cane? No, but I ain't having to use it today. So it's either you accept it with grace and ask God to guide you along the way, or you sit in denial and say, I plead the blood of Jesus. Out by Jesus' stripes, I'm healed, and constantly ignoring the pain, the trauma, the things that's going on inside of you. I encourage you not to. And this is coming from somebody who spent 14 years at one church three at another, and grew up in a Baptist church, and went to the masjid, and um, I went to the Kingdom Hall, depending on who house I was at that weekend. So yeah, it yeah. Iran, you're from Iran, Iran. Perfect timing too. My battery about to die. Well, I honestly want to thank y'all for taking the time to chill with me on this Sunday morning. Um, all I can say is as you prepare for the upcoming week, um, set, set how can I say state your claim, um, and what you want your week to look like. Um, but also make sure you meditate and pray. Um, yeah, I think that's for me. A lot of times it's for me, and I like to share it with y'all too. Y'all know how that go. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to go for real. Okay, so I'm sending lots of peace, joy, and blessings your way. Remember, you and only you are responsible for your happiness. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Peace. You have a nice day as well, Gocho. Thank you so much for attending. Bye.